Hello everyone, and welcome to the Platforming Hour. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Sarah.
And today Sarah and I have decided to ring in the summer by doing something I've never done before, and that is perhaps utterly preposterous, which is we are going to play some original Nintendo outside. That's right, because it's very nice outside. We wanted to enjoy the weather, but we also wanted to play video games. You know, your parents growing up, they're always telling you not to just stay inside all the time playing video games. You gotta go outside and enjoy the weather. And I say, why can't I do both? Why can't I have my cake and eat it too? Sarah and I have been talking for a long time about doing Mario 3 on the Platforming Hour, and we have never together gotten all the way through this game. And we wanted to see if we could do it and record it. So that's what we're doing today. So we're going to be posting this, of course, in hour increments, like we always do on the Platforming Hour. But we're going to play this in one long session, and it is almost certainly going to be dark by the time we're finished, assuming we get all the way to the end. We're going to play until we're done. So we're hoping to actually finish it, but we'll post it regardless. Sarah, what do you think? Are we going to get all the way through it this time?
I sure hope so.
I hope so too. All right, well, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this party started. Happy summer, everybody. It's time for some Mario 3. 1-1. Here we go.
Mario 1, Goomba 0.
So Sarah, did you play this or the original Mario first?
I played the original first. Actually, when we got our NES, I was probably about 7, and for a while, all we had was the original Mario, of course with Duck Hunt, but...
So you at least had a gun with it.
Oh yeah!
Okay.
We played Duck Hunt about as often as we played the original Mario. I got quite good at that, but no, after a while we got some other games, Mario 3 included, and Mario 3, once we got it, I almost completely stopped playing the original Mario because I liked this one so much better. I
think a lot of people probably had that experience with it, and like you know, you think about it now, and those of us that have grown up kind of in this kind of, you know, entitled world of everybody has lots and lots of video games, just having Mario and Duck Hunt probably makes you sound really deprived, but I mean, like, at the time, that's hours and hours of entertainment, right? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like when I was growing up, there were those games that I played so much that sometimes I wondered why I had other games, or why I even bothered going to the rental store. Like, you know, I would enjoy sampling things. Obviously, part of the reason to have a game system was because there were all of these different things you could try, and new things were coming out all the time. And it was very like Spot, Jason. Yeah, it was very you know, it was a very novel kind of thing. I mean, if you think about it, like, there wasn't really a lot else when you were a kid, at least that early, you know, mid 80s, early 90s, that you could get like that. Like, I guess, you know, home video is sort of that way. It's like you buy a VCR and then you get tapes. But as far as like toys, you know, I guess it was the same sort of thing as.
Hey, you got it.
Yes. I guess it was the same sort of thing as you have a collectible card game and you keep buying things for it. But like. And of course, that was a gimmicky way for the same company to keep making a whole lot of money. But for us as kids, it was also just really cool.
Yeah. Now, I had a lot more computer games than I had video games. And so I ended up playing that a lot more than my systems, but I know late 80s, early 90s, that was kind of rare for people.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I had the opposite experience. I didn't have a computer until I was 13 or 14.
Yeah, and see, I had an Apple IIe when I was 5. So.
When I was in 7th grade, I couldn't type. I was hunting and pecking in 7th grade. By 9th grade, I was typing 55, 60 words a minute.
Wow. It's kind of funny, though. I mean, I found it
embarrassing.
I was typing my, you know, little kid short stories when I was 9, but you're certainly a faster typer than I am.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm a much quicker typist than you are now.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
I have no idea.
I mean, I think perhaps just, on a daily basis, I actually used to do a lot more typing than you.
Yeah.
But no, my dad was not real into computers. That wasn't his thing. And we're talking about an era where, until the internet came along, you had to be kind of a hobbyist or, into technology in general, or have it for work.
Yeah. And that's what my dad had. He had it for work.
I think it's going to be very interesting raising our kids in a age where the computer is just a thing everybody has,
Yeah.
like it's a necessary commodity, just like having a phone or having water or electricity. You got to have one.
Yep.
Or and actually, what's really interesting about that too is that even that's not exactly true now with smartphones.
Yeah.
People actually could theoretically get by without
an actual computer.
Computers.
Yeah.
But computing devices. And I talk about this a lot, but then just the way technology changes. Oh my God, really? As fast as it does right now.
Yeah.
Well, that was an unfortunate faux pas. Really, like first map, and I've died already.
And I was hoping that Hammerhead would come down so you could redeem yourself.
Oh, you'll get through this.
Oh no, I'd have no problem getting through this. But...
I can't believe I overshot that jump.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
I just like hammerheads.
Sarah, I can't say that outside of Mario 3 have I ever seen a green raccoon.
Well, this is true.
It's the St. Patrick's Day raccoons. I also have never played video games with a lot of birds chirping in the background.
Yes.
Get out of there.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to go for the coin block or not. That was Luigi being indecisive.
I think that there could be a really cool party in this idea, Sarah. If you had a day where you were almost positive it wasn't going to rain. Because that's what you'd need. You'd need to be sure it wasn't going to rain. You could have, like, a barbecue. You could have, like, a picnic. And then set up like an outdoor arcade. With, like,
cool.
5 or 6 TVs with different game systems hooked up. All out on your back porch.
Yeah.
While people are having barbecue.
That would be sweet.
We're totally doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do run that risk of what if it rains.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't just start immediately downpouring, you might have enough time to get everything inside.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've got to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a potential July 4th party to me.
It does.
About 7 or 8 minutes in, and we should have map 1 knocked out momentarily.
The easy one.
So I did not put as many hours into this game as I did Mario World. Part of that, of course, is that there aren't as many hours to put in. But, like, I've got the games that I play over and over again, and this is one of them. But Mario World I found going back to a lot more because there's just such a variety of levels, and I like that the levels were so much longer in that game.
Yeah.
That's really the only complaint I've ever had about Mario 3, and it's not even really a complaint, because I wouldn't have thought about it back then.
Yeah.
But the problem is playing World so much and then going back to this. I know you don't entirely agree with this, Sarah, just because you love this game so much, and don't get me wrong, I love it too, but I think World made some massive improvements to Mario 3. And it's kind of unfair to even remotely compare them, because they're on different systems, and, obviously the Super Nintendo, they had, more space you can put on a cartridge. You put more stuff on a cartridge.
Yeah.
But even design-wise, I just think that there were some improvements made.
Yeah, except for the football players. Especially the football players that threw baseballs.
Well, I didn't say character design. Level design, okay. Maybe. But there's a lot of things in that game that I like that you don't care for. Like, yes. I love ghost houses. I think that's a cool idea.
I really don't.
Is this the Super Nintendo?
No, this is the regular Nintendo.
Oh.
Sarah, should we give Jason a Nintendo lesson?
Go right ahead.
Okay, let's give Jason a Nintendo lesson. Jason, the original Nintendo, what you're looking at right there, the NES, that's the 8-bit system. That started it all. That's where you remember playing original Mario with Duck Hunt? Yeah, that's where that came from. Then we got Super Nintendo in the early 90s. And then the Nintendo 64. Do you remember Mario 64? Oh, have we not played that with Jason?
I don't think we have.
He's seen Mario Kart 64.
Yes.
So then it was 64, and that was in the mid to late 90s. That was in somewhere around 97. And then in the early 2000s we got the GameCube.
Yep.
And after you know the GameCube, and after the GameCube we got the Wii.
Yep. And then the Wii U.
And then the Wii U, and that's where we're at right now.
Yep.
As far as just straight up consoles.
Like Spot.
You like Spot?
Yep.
On the NES? It's been one of the biggest reasons for me anyway to have kids is to kind of, you know, in a way, not to make everything about nostalgia, but in a way to kind of go back and, oh, I forgot that was there.
Ha ha ha.
I never go there. Okay, so what does that do?
Well, it just turns these into coins.
Oh, okay. See, that's another thing that I think World kind of improved on from 3. There'd be a really cool secret thing there, and it actually felt worth it. It wasn't like you get 6 or 7 coins and you're done.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like it would like open up levels you couldn't otherwise get to and stuff, and you felt really satisfied. But anyway,
I don't know. I like the cool hidden things.
Yeah,
Even though
but
they're not extra levels.
they don't really get you anything cool.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, I guess. Bragging rights.
Yes.
To say, look, I knew where that was and you didn't. But anyway, no, it's been really fun to go back and show Jason all the stuff that I loved and grew up with, and to see that he actually likes a lot of the stuff as much as I do. Like, you know, I would have expected, and I mean, it's not because like I lay it on too thick or anything. Like, there's some stuff that I'll show Jason and he's not as into as me, but then other things that he grabs onto as much or more than I did, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, lately, Weird Al. Like, I played Jason one song because I thought he'd think it was cool and funny, Lasagna, and then he couldn't get enough of it. He just, like, he kept asking for it. But, you know, for different songs. All right, I got another star. If you run fast enough, well, fast enough. If you're running and you don't get hit anywhere, you don't stop, you will usually get the same thing you had again.
I botched mine.
And get your 3, did you?
Yeah.
That blows. But anyway, so, you know, I would have expected certain things, and I guess it's because he's so little, but I would have expected certain things Jason just wouldn't really care about because, like it might seem too, you know, old or antiquated or just, like, you know, too simple or something. But, like, you know, he really likes that Othello ripoff Spot game. I miss Cool Spot. Thwomps. Sarah, at some point we should see how long a run through a 64 would take.
That would take a long time.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a day.
Oh, started too early.
But of course, you know, the nice thing there is you can save. But I just mean, like, you know, if we did it over the course of a couple weeks.
Yeah. That would be fun. It's been a long time since I've made it through to the end of that one.
Hey, Jason, if you're gonna run around, go down there.
I made it through 64 once with my brother, but that was it. Oh, you get to play that.
You can have it.
Yay.
I always liked the flips.
Yeah.
That was a cool touch. But the but it doesn't last very long.
No, it doesn't last nearly long enough.
Be able to do much of anything with it.
Yeah.
But you know what I think they did? It just occurred to me, maybe what the idea was there was the programmer saying, well, if we're going to make the levels this short,
Yeah.
then it wouldn't make sense for star power to go very long. Because
Yeah.
really, the levels are very short.
Yeah.
And I know you never minded that, but you're
No.
not going to argue with me that they're not very long.
not very
Like, they're
long. I think
shorter
it-
than the first game.
I think it makes it more of a relaxing game. Because then if you have a really complicated one that you have a hard time getting through, you don't feel like it's taking forever.
That's fair. That's fair, but you know, I like a big challenge
Yeah.
on platformers. There's other things I want to be easier because I'm not good at them.
Yeah, well, that might be how I am with
And I think that's how
platformers.
you are with platformers, yeah.
I just like to play them to relax, and so if they're too challenging,
I
I
can't
don't
get you to
relax.
play Sonic and Knuckles, man.
Yeah. So, star 20 mushroom. Wow. Flower.
That sounds like a very clunky album title.
Yeah. Well, there are only so many different variations of that. I used to have them all memorized, but
Now, I thought
Not
I
anymore.
thought the sand icon was one that if you went over to it, it immediately made you go to. Is that the pyramid?
oops, I forgot to jump.
There's some that immediately, if you go over to them, you just go straight in
Yeah.
them. And I thought that was one of them, but I guess not. Here comes the sun.
Yeah, Killer Sun.
My wife used to be mortified by the sun.
Oh, yeah, all the way up until, what, 2 years ago?
You're just, well, I think when I finally showed you that you could kill it,
Yeah.
I don't think you knew that.
I didn't know that you could kill it because I always run away from it, but it used to terrify me.
What's really fun? Oh, Sarah. I think it's funny that you're admitting that. Oh, man!
I should have died
It went
twice.
right through you, it looked like. So you got lucky three
Well,
times
yeah,
because
you know-
hold on,
Yeah.
you missed it. It missed you twice.
Yeah.
But also, you still got the same card,
got
and
the
I
mushroom.
think that's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
knew
know how that happened.
Well, I knew I couldn't just run up to it, but
Sarah, I'm gonna pick a box, and its contents will
it's
help
gonna
me
be a mushroom.
on my way. It is a mushroom. Yeah. Well, that's all this game can produce right now is mushrooms, apparently. It's growing mushrooms, Sarah.
Apparently.
So since Sarah and I are both, airplane. Since Sarah and I are trying to help each other get through this, obviously we're not playing the battle rounds.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I love about this game. It's really that's really fun, but you have to kind of decide what kind of game you want to play. So you know if you want to screw with the other player and stuff, you do that. But if you're playing more cooperative, there's really that I know of, Sarah, not really much of a reason to do those.
Unless you want to trade cards.
Oh, okay.
And I've done that before.
Okay. Well, we may find ourselves getting into a place where we want to do that for some reason.
Yeah.
And then we'll go in there. But otherwise, right now we're
Yeah.
kind of staying away from that.
Yeah. No, there were times when I would
really?
I would turn on this game to play that match game.
Oh yeah, of course. With the match game thing.
Or the what you were talking about, where you go into the level and two players.
Yeah, the
Go up against each
old
other.
school Mario Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said match in a game where there's actually a matching card game.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the pyramid doesn't do it either. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
Well, the hammerheads do it, but
Well, no, of course, but that's not a level. I think there were a
Yeah.
couple levels that did it. Maybe I'm wrong. And the ship does it, of course.
yeah. This is helpful.
All right, we're about 20 minutes in and getting close to the end of the second map. We're doing all right. If we manage to get all the way to the end, Sarah,
Yes.
let's each throw out our prediction of how many hours we think it's going to take.
Okay.
I think we can do it in 4.
I was gonna say 5.
Okay. But we'll have to be pretty well on our game. I mean, I've played
Yeah.
for 4 hours before and only gotten to about middle of 6.
Yeah.
But that's when you're dying, and that's also when you're dying and you have to start over a couple times. What I mean is, not start over, but like, lose all your men and have to go back to the beginning of a map.
Yeah. Oh, and that's rough.
And that happens.
Yes.
But, and if that happens in this, we're not going to quit. We're going to try to play till we're done.
Sure. Yeah.
We may still be playing after we put Jason to bed, but we're going to try to get through it this time.
Oh, got the star anyway.
What would you say out of all of Mario? Well, let's say side-scrolling Mario.
Okay.
Out of all of Mario, what is your least favorite opponent to have to go up against, not counting bosses? Like what irritates you the most when they're in a level?
Football players?
I thought you might say that. I forget what those guys are called.
Whatever it is, it's going to be from Mario World.
It's going to be from Mario World? Yeah. For me, it depends on the level, but sometimes Spinies.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they put Spinies in just the most inopportune places.
Yeah.
Where, you know, I like them. I like the design of them, but there are times where I'm just like, do I have to deal with Spinies right now?
Yeah. What's your favorite to go up against?
I'm trying to think about that. Oh, what about the giant fish that sucks you in?
Oh, yeah.
We'll see him a little later.
That would be my least favorite thing in Mario
game.
3. I do not like the giant fish.
Favorite? I don't know. Probably Koopa Troopas.
Yeah.
Just because I like picking shells up.
Yeah.
What else? I'll think about that. That's kind of cool. Oh, maybe. Sometimes bomb-ombs. Bomb-ombs can be fun to deal with.
You like to throw things, so if anything leaves something behind you,
that's because it's really useful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it gives you something to interact with. Yeah. But also, there's one that I both like and don't like depending on when you run into it, and that is bloopers.
Yeah.
You know, squiddies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love those guys, but they're terrifying, especially when they have a family.
Oh, and they do that in this.
Yes. No, my favorite is the Goomba in a boot.
Oh, yes, of course.
That
the
is
Goomba
my
in a boot.
absolute favorite.
But yeah, World had a lot of weird stuff, like the Santa Claus-looking guy that's floating on a beam. Like, what's with all the weird, almost regular culture stuff in that? Like, Mario always had its own look. It looked like nothing else. And then you get to World and you got football players and Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And that's part of why, that's probably the biggest reason I could never get into the aesthetic of World. And I know in a lot of ways I'm very unfair to that game, partially because I didn't grow up with it like you did, but...
Yeah, but Mario always had dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So you can do the dinosaur thing.
Yeah, I loved Yoshi.
Like, I don't mean that everything has to be created from scratch, but it usually at least has its total own look for it. And maybe the argument from the people that made it up would be that the football player guys, whatever they're called, have that too. They don't look like real football players, but I don't know. I think it's going a little far.
Yeah.
I've always been with you on that. I think it's going a little far.
Yeah.
I don't mind what they do.
Yeah, not so much what they do, but they're just irritating.
Just because they're football players?
Yeah.
There's a blooper. When I was a kid, the thing that freaked me out the most were flying fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never had a problem with flying fish.
I had a tough time with flying fish.
I love those. Those were always my favorite levels.
Drat!
You know, except when there was a giant fish trying to eat me.
Is there a level with both flying fish and giant fish?
I can't remember.
When you said that, I was like, really?
I think there might be one, but... I think it's kind of an either-or thing, actually, now that I think of it.
I think so, too. Are there flying fish even in this game? I think that was just a original Mario
thing. There
are
fish that jump.
Yeah, but I'm talking the diagonal shoot from the ground.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's not like
or from
that,
under
and
you
not,
anyway.
Not in that.
Yeah.
That frequency. Okay, here we go.
But no, I want to go through a lot of these eventually on Platforming Hour, naturally.
Yeah. Here's the baby fish who thinks he's a giant fish.
Oh yeah. That's called foreshadowing, kids.
Yeah.
You know, I never even thought about that, Sarah.
See,
fantastic.
Fish.
And today we're going to do some narrative analysis of Mario 3. Without going into all that hilarious hell stuff that Angry Video Game Nerd did.
Oh! Oh, no.
Oh, uh-oh. What is with all this fuzz flying everywhere?
I made it.
Something I love about older video games that you just don't get now is I happen to like a game that I can sit down and complete in 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if it's fun enough, it's got enough replay value.
Yeah.
That it's okay if it didn't take me 20.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of the time, you know, the games, and I'm not talking about like really good narrative-based games where the story's got you involved that long. When that happens, great. But I'm talking about things like, oh, I don't know, you pick something at random like Dante's Inferno, for example. You know, there's a video game for that, and I really enjoyed playing it, but the problem with it was just so redundant in a lot of places just to make it longer. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, why don't you just make it harder and shorter?
Yeah.
And then I don't feel like I'm doing the same stuff over and over again. I feel like I've got some variety, but there's still some lengthiness because I gotta get good at it. That's what I like about old school platformers.
Yeah.
And that's why, no matter how...
Oh, you made me play this level.
Yeah, I did. Sorry about that. And that's why no matter how out of fashion these ever go, and they haven't yet.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
They're not as popular as they used to be, but there's still a place for them. But I will still love them, and if we ever stop making them completely, I've got plenty.
Yeah.
And I will still always go back and play them. And the other thing to keep in mind about video games is that they're a game just like everything else. It's not like board games go out, like... Oh. You didn't technically get eaten.
No, he jumped over me, but that still counts.
But yeah, you know, like we don't not play Monopoly just because, you know, it's so old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or a game like Parcheesi, which has been around for a couple thousand years.
I think there are some people who maybe kind of have that a little bit with video games, like people tend to sometimes with music, where it's like oh, that's old, that's not cool anymore. You need to just play whatever's hip and stuff. And I mean, like, I like to keep up with culture, but at the same time, if something is great and wasn't too time sensitive to where you wouldn't get it unless you got references or whatever, then it's always playable. And you know, what I'm saying is there's no reason just because this game was made in 1988 that I shouldn't be able to still enjoy it as much as I did back then, you know?
Yeah.
And I also don't think that I'm, you know, behind the times because I still play a game like this. I'm behind the times if I never play anything else.
Yeah.
And anybody that doesn't care to play anything else and wants to be behind the times, that's their prerogative, too. Like, never professed to really be that much of a gamer. But I love this stuff. Wonder if there are very many playthrough videos on YouTube with mowing in the background.
I doubt it.
I want to apologize for the mowing. You know what door it is?
Wait, I think it was this one, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah,
no, that's
no.
the mushroom. Yeah.
But that gives you an extra mushroom, so you should do that.
And then I think it's
No, I think it's it's
this one.
no.
Oh, the one after.
No, it's the one after it. You do this every time.
It's been a while. And I chase the marker.
If you get killed, I'm gonna laugh.
And then I'm gonna get killed by a fish.
I'm gonna laugh.
Small again.
I'm gonna laugh if you die there.
Okay, let's try this again. One, 2, 3.
There you go.
Yep.
There it is.
I just wanted to get everything this level could offer.
promise that the bosses in this game look like they just got out of prison. Congratulations, Luigi, but this game is not like the other games, where beating castles is just not as cool as it used to be. Because now it's all about ships. We got all nautical and stuff. Wow, just one hit. I guess there's nothing in Mario besides bosses that take more than one hit.
Yep, and then it's only 3.
Well, that's actually not true, because because I think the football players take more than that.
Yeah, but that's World. World doesn't count.
I just meant but I said Mario in general.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was not specific enough.
Yes.
You know what we need? We need pizza.
Pizza's good.
Pizza needs to happen. I think pizza and outside video games sounds amazing. And you folks online can appreciate our wonderful afternoon vicariously. No, Sarah, we're gonna do that party, man. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna... And we'll have to film some of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a tournament. Maybe we'll do some sort of video game tournament outside.
You think we should invite friends or my siblings
no.
again? Or?
Yeah, just anybody we can get that likes to play video games, you know? Seriously, I'm thinking something like outdoor Mario, or no, not Mario, outdoor, like, Marvel vs. Capcom tournament or something.
House of the Dead.
House of the Dead. Outdoor House of the Dead. My friends went inside. They're not back yet. I told them not to go.
Oh, he has 4 eyes. And a nice hat.
Unfortunately, there's nothing at the bottom that has eyes, like, at the bottom. To make 6 eyes.
Yeah.
There's just no chin eyeballs here. So NES Remix 2 just came out. And I haven't played it yet, but that's something else I'd like to do soon on the Platforming Hour. I've also got to get up the rest of, and I don't know what order we're posting these, but I've also got to get up the rest of Donkey Kong Country Returns finally.
Yeah.
Like this level a lot. I like the moving ones in this game. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really enjoy some of the moving levels. I think it's because... I know this is going to sound funny. I think it's because I sometimes will play with people that find these really hard, so I look really impressive because I can play them.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at me, I can do this! It's a handy skill I possess!
Yeah.
Except I'm being stupid and knocking out all the shells before I can use them.
Yeah.
It's like, one of the reasons I was going to talk about liking this level, I can't even talk about because I didn't... Oh! Man! That was not the way to play that, was it? No, it was not. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Now you have to play it. Ha ha ha. Well,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
don't have to.
that's not too bad. I was just hoping the hammerhead would move before the bridges came up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to do it too.
No.
I didn't...
I do that too much, so I just...
There was no way to know the way you did that, what your trajectory was. I was like, she jumps right off screen. Oh no, where's she gonna...
Screen.
Where's she gonna land? That is a major component of the original Japanese Mario 2, you know, Lost Levels.
Uh-huh.
Where there's a... Do you know this? There's a spring in that frequently occurs. That you jump onto and it shoots you all the way off screen.
I'm not a big fan of that.
And then you press forward until you drop down and hope you can time it so you don't wind up in a hole or something.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of springs in the first place, so those ones...
Lost Levels would be a fun one to try to get all the way through, too. I've never seen the end of that game. I haven't always been... This sounds stupid. I haven't always been a person that plays for completion. Like... there are games I play for the levels I like, and then I get ready to do something else and turn them. I have no attention span.
Yeah.
When it comes to video games. What is Jason doing?
He's back there on the side somewhere.
Well, we clearly are raising him right then, because you know I was worried that we were somewhat of a bad influence on him for playing video games outside. And then there he is. He's like, I don't want to play video games, Dad. I want to actually be outside. Well, that's great, Jason. I'm proud of you, kid. Nah, it's just because we're not letting him play. Oh, we'd never get through it if we did that right now.
Yeah.
He's 4! But he's working on his video game skills.
Yeah, he did beat a hammerhead earlier.
Did he?
Yeah.
He beat a hammerhead?
Yes.
On a hammerhead level?
On a hammerhead level.
Oh, wow.
All by himself.
Ah.
He had firepower, but...
Kid after my own heart.
Beat it.
Oh, did he? Yeah, but he actually...
Yep, but
he actually aimed it right?
He aimed it right, he shot him, and...
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so proud. Ah, cool. I got a chance, Sarah, of double stars.
I know.
Heck yeah.
I think you have double the lives I do.
I'm playing well.
Yeah.
Right now. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
And I got wood right next to me to knock on too, because we're on a wooden porch.
Yeah.
So I could knock on wood.
Oh man, I'm the one with the closed bridge right here. But it's this level.
Yeah.
Die, fish, die.
Is
And
that,
then
is that the fish that's called like Bertha or something?
I think you're right.
See, I don't know all the names to everything in Mario because I just didn't care that much growing up. But also, like, they're not in the game, so you'd have to... Did you shoot that diagonally?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. But anyway, you basically, back before the days of the interwebs, the way you knew that stuff was from the books that came with the games.
I read that book backwards and forwards when I got this game. I knew.
We're talking the
names.
instruction manual.
Yeah, I knew the names of all the Koopa kids. I knew the names of everything.
Did you really?
Yes.
Do you still?
No. It's been a few too many years by this point. Oh! He ate me. I had my back to him. That's my excuse. Didn't see him coming.
I always thought that level looks like... Oh, is it closed now?
Yep. You have
that's
to do the
right.
castle first.
I always thought that level looked like you're in Europe.
Yeah?
If you think about it.
I never thought about it. I'll take a look next time.
There's something about what the bridge looks like there.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep wanting to use the word architecture, but we're not talking about really, like, structures that are there to do anything. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically anything you build like that is architecture, but it's like, what's it for? You know what I mean? Like, it's not a building or anything. Although, there's a stupid question.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, anybody that thinks this sounds like a really dumb question, that's because it's a dumb question. Do you think... Sorry, what?
The best way I always found is to go Ollivander.
I thought you said Ollivander. I was like, why are we talking Harry Potter now? What? But anyway, so... What do they call bridge building? Is that still architecture?
It's more engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just engineering, but like there's still but I mean the process is similar.
Yeah.
There's still a person that's got to design it. What is the person that designs a bridge called?
Well, I mean,
is it still an architect or like do people that do your job do that job
No.
or no? Okay.
No,
So there's somebody else that would design a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be, civil engineer, structural engineer, whoever.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it still would take an engineer to do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then why don't engineers design buildings?
Well, they do to a certain extent. They design they engineer them, but architects decide how the spaces are laid out.
Okay, but I would just figure that there would be almost as much aesthetic concern with a bridge as there would be with a building.
Well, yeah.
Of like the classiness of it and how to make it look good,
Yeah. You just get a good engineer.
Okay, all right. Interesting. Well, it sounds like there's a middleman that's cut out in that process.
Yeah. Let's see.
Again, I'm admitting to be completely ignorant in this subject, which is the reason I'm asking questions.
Yeah. Well, and I haven't been involved, of course, in designing any bridges or anything, but...
So why are you playing this instead of 9?
Instead of 9?
Yeah.
Could I play 9?
I thought you could get to 9, but maybe not.
I think I could.
Okay.
Because otherwise I totally would.
Okay, so, what do you think?
What do I think?
European looking? I think it looks kind of
Oh.
European.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're dead.
Yeah. It does look different than
You're
other
dead.
levels.
Oh, I guess you couldn't get to 9. Ah, this is taking a little longer. All right, here we go. Let's go, Bertha, or whatever your name is. Let's go, European fish. Ooh, you thought you could get me. Oh, really? I don't know why I jumped. I didn't mean to jump. I didn't mean to be evil. Come on. Ah, back, forward, back. There we are. Up. Yes, saying where I'm gonna go as I'm going there makes it easier. It really does.
Wait, no.
What does he need, sir?
He needs to wash his hands.
Oh, well, you can go ahead and help him if you need to. Oh, crap! Oh, crap!
you
Oh,
got
crap!
eaten. Well, it's my turn.
All right, Jason, we'll get you in a minute.
I just...
Dead again, eh?
Yep.
All right, let's get this knocked out.
Please do.
This is embarrassing. Here
Not
we go.
for me. This is normal for me.
This is where I quit. I don't want to waste a frog suit, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how helpful that would be anyway.
No.
Well, you can kind of jump a little higher, but
It'd be cute.
you want to, yeah, that's about it. Usually only want to use a frog suit on an actual water level where you're really swimming.
Yeah.
I missed it. Awesome. Fantabulous. Come on. Come on. No. Up. There we go.
Dodged to that fish.
Going up, yeah. You know how earlier I was complaining that the levels in Mario 3 are just a little short?
Uh-huh.
That one's not.
Nope.
Not for me. But that's the thing, is that the difficulty level... Yes! Double stars! Yes! No, the difficulty level kind of makes it fine.
Yeah.
Once you get past, say, the third map or so.
Yeah.
Where's she going? Alright.
Whatever this is has to be better than the big fish.
So, favorite map? Big Little World?
The one in the clouds.
Oh, okay. Cool. Mine is Big Little World, I think.
Yeah, I'm actually not a big fan of Big Little World.
That's because you don't like cool things. You're so anti-cool things. You like boring stuff. You feel the same way about video games as you do about food. I'm joking. Close the door when you come out, Jason. Alright! So we gotta do 9?
Yes.
Oops. Sorry, I got distracted. I was trying to help Jason with something. Jason, come here. How many times are you gonna hit the other two before you finally get your mushroom?
Well, I was just making sure it was open before I hit it, because otherwise it's on the
Boing,
outside,
boing,
you're on the
boing.
inside.
No, I'm with you. That's hilarious.
Like that.
I was at a convention this weekend and heard nothing but like Mario coin noises coming from people's phones
I always do that. Oh yeah,
all weekend.
that's hilarious.
Like everybody seemed to have their tones, their phone set to where if there was a tone, like if they got a text or something, it was
there's a
Mario
coin.
coins. And it wasn't one person, it was like 4 or 5 people.
Wow.
And I kept running into them on elevators and stuff.
Yeah. I'd be doing better if I'd stopped messing up the cards at the end.
Okay, so I need to go.
Um,
I guess I'll hit this real quick.
yeah, and you should probably get the mushroom house since you don't have very much in your stash.
I don't right now. I'm a little stuffless. Probably not gonna get it. Yeah. Oops. That flower's got a star bottom. Mushroom house.
Oh, this one up here. Frog suit.
Another frog suit. Man,
As cute as those are, they're not that
they're not that
useful.
helpful. Like, just give me some firepower or something.
Yeah. So, I think it's just that pipe at the end, after where level 9 was.
I guess I could try to steal some of your stuff. Does that just get cards, or can't
just
or
gives
can't you?
cards. It's just cards.
You can't steal people's stuff?
Nope.
Couldn't remember. Oh man, that king turned into one of those things. But now he has a great ability he never had before. He can create these big black balls and toss them at people. It's gotta come in handy. Alright, we got about 15 minutes before this first hour's up.
Getting through 3 worlds
We're
is
in
not
good
bad.
shape, yeah.
Of course, it's harder after this, but
Yeah, but it'll get fun. So what we're gonna do, folks, is we're gonna go have some dinner after this, and then we're gonna come back and do a second hour for you. The sound effects on a lot of NES games will interrupt the music. You'll notice that a lot in the ship levels.
mostly because there are just so many sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Cannons.
See a donor, and then nothing. It seems to sort of depend on what tones they're using too, because it doesn't happen in the dun 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 section, but it does in the main section.
Yeah.
All right, can I do this a little? Come on! Oh, apparently not.
It's hard.
Man, I got smacked by a life preserver. Solid life preserver. Jason, what is your favorite Mario game?
Okay, this sucks.
Oh man,
I heard two.
you looked oddly bombarded. Mario
Well,
2.
Yeah.
my entire rhythm got thrown off.
Have you even played Mario 2?
I think so.
You know, say I've got no patience for Mario 2, man.
Yeah. I've only played that one a few
I
times.
don't dislike it. I'm just not any good at it. Like,
Yeah. It's just a totally different kind of thing.
maybe one of these days we'll try to go through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Down.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's do this thing. See, I was thinking I should grab a thing first, but all I got like is a star and then a couple of frog suits. The only thing a frog suit would be useful for right now is if you get hit. Oh, well, I guess that, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be useful for that.
That was cheap, y'all.
If you get hit, what?
Sorry, I still got 12 men. Oh, well, if you get hit, I mean, you wouldn't die right away.
Oh, look what I get to do.
What?
Hammerhead. I'm just gonna change to firepower.
That'd be good for later.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Unless you get hit here, which would be really stupid.
That would be really stupid.
The delay there made Mario seem really passive-aggressive. And it was like, oh, you know what? There's some blocks here. I'm going to break them.
Let's do that.
Fine, who put these blocks here?
Let's do
that. Where is the ship right now? Oh, there it is.
Way over there.
Oh, okay.
It wants to be as far away from you as possible.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Mostly because I don't want to die again here and embarrass myself. You know, once I get to World 5 and I start dying over and over again, I'm not going to feel that bad about it. God bless him! Are you serious? Alright. Look like I've played this game 0 times. Alright, save the day here, Sarah.
I will try.
Save it.
I like the actual ship, but I don't like the Koopa Kid at the end.
Well, I can't even get there now. Oh, I guess it does happen there a little bit too, with the music. Yeah, it's like that tune is supposed to be, it's supposed to have harmony in it. And there's places where you hear one tone and not the rest of the harmony.
I know these would like cows. So
there's a level, or not a level. There's a course. Can't you just firepower? There you go. Cool. And you kept your firepower the whole way through. Well done. That was great.
Yep.
All right, we got 10 minutes left.
It's the first time I've done that.
Let's get through a couple more levels here. Yeah, there is a. I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's on Mario Kart for the DS. There's a course that's based on these ships, and it's pretty cool.
You know, as much as I generally dislike castles and ghost houses and stuff, I love the ships in Mario 3. I don't know what the difference is.
I guess you just like being pelted by cannon?
Well, but you remember the original Mario episodes that have the cannon shooting from 4 different directions? I hate those. Okay, let's see.
You know, I've read comics like that feel like they're pelted by cannon.
No, I always do that.
That is technically the right plural for cannons, yes?
Just cannon? No,
yeah.
I think it is.
And I'm talking even like the kind of cannons that shoot things.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking that both are actually maybe technically acceptable now.
Yeah.
Jeez, look how big everything is.
yeah,
Is it cool? I don't think you've ever watched us play this far, Jason.
yeah.
Is it cool?
I love it how they break into 4 different blocks.
And they just break into the old blocks.
Yeah.
Pretty great. Giant happy clouds. Some of the charm to this is the pixelation that happens when you make this stuff bigger.
Yep. Oh, can't get that block. I'm on top of it.
Oh.
Like, they don't even look like they're redesigned. They just took that shape and made it bigger. So it's almost as if it lost resolution.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of fun. Like, the pipes look different,
Yeah.
if you notice. But everything else looks like it's just blown up and lost some resolution or something.
I do that every year. You know, I make my
You lose some resolution?
resolutions
And then
around January 1st,
then you
and
lose
then
it?
yeah, never happens.
Alright, why not?
Yeah, where else are you gonna use it? And I love how it's just the tiny fish.
Yeah, they did that again.
It's the same level, but
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, 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 oh! That is hard to control, dude.
yeah.
I hadn't done it in so long I couldn't remember what it was really like, which is part of why I did it, but just morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. It's so fast. Well, that was quick.
Yep.
That was pretty quick.
Raccoon.
That's right. He's a raccoon. Sarah, I got a chance at a triple star.
Yeah. I still need to get one.
Slick.
One.
With regards to the stars, I feel like I'm bowling a perfect game right now. Not with any of the rest of it. I've died a few times, but I still got 11 men because
Yeah.
because I'm getting stars.
A leaf.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
the-
I look
the
like
leaf
I'm
makes
doing
you a raccoon,
terrible,
Jason.
but I think I've died maybe less often than you have. Oh,
Yeah, it's true.
Forgot
Well,
to-
you've been sitting. You gotta jump.
Yeah, I know.
But you've been sitting at 6 for a good long time.
Yeah.
So no, you're doing fine. Besides, 6 is still more than the norm. It's just that compared to my 11.
Yeah.
Oh, this level. This level, Sam.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, didn't jump.
Jump!
Yeah, jump.
Jump! Have you been having issues with your controller?
Just that
Is
one
it
time.
sticking? Okay.
No, just that one time.
One of these has had issues before, but we fixed it.
Man, and I was so proud of myself for getting past those giant hammerheads that I always have trouble with.
By the way, you can use that.
Yeah, I just never see it.
That cloud. Well, I think that might be the first time ever I've ever done it that way.
Yeah.
That was redundant. Ever done it ever, never done it ever before. Ever.
Dude, those coins, Dad.
Well, I just wanted to get around there. You want me to get every single thing I see, Jason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Is that?
Did you quit that?
Good job.
There you go.
How many times have you played this level? Especially when you were a kid.
You know,
and got
that's not the level I
stuck
thought
by
it was.
And got stuck by that thing that bounces you backwards.
Oh, yeah. Ah, Sarah, triple star. It's
Good
coming.
job, it's coming, yeah.
No, I thought that was a different level. I thought that was that level where you get to the end of it and you have to fly all the way up to the top with holding a shell or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Like if you don't already know what's coming, you'd never know what the heck you were supposed to do.
I don't like this castle.
I think that's in this map though. Maybe it's 5, but I thought it was in this map. You know, like the walking fires?
No.
The walking flames? Fires. Fires is that guy from Arrow.
Okay.
play this now, boys.
There you go. Well, that's a pretty good stopping place. I think we're going to go get some food. We're going to take a break. And we're going to come back for hour 2 of Super Mario 3. Sarah, we're in good shape right now.
I think we are.
I think we've got a chance at a really good one here.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm playing a good game.
All right, we'll be back. Thanks for watching.